Step by step and side by side, how to record a song using GarageBand and Pro Tools. Lesson 5, laying down the guitar track. In this lesson, you will learn how to record the guitar track as an audio track and edit it. Click the image of the tuning fork to tune the guitar. Since we are using an acoustic guitar, we can use the inbuilt tuning function on GarageBand to help us. To use this function, play each string in turn on your guitar. Green is in tune, orange is not in tune. Tighten the string to move the needle towards the right, and loosen the string to move the needle towards the left. Now let's begin to record the acoustic guitar part. Press record and get ready to play the guitar. The last chord has not been played. This is a skill issue and can be fixed in a different way. First, we should trim the track using the trim tool. Next, you need to turn Snap to Grid off. This is found under the Edit menu. The shortcut for this is Command+G. Snap to Grid needs to be turned off so that you can precisely edit audio and cut or place audio wherever you wish, instead of having to have it snap to the actual grid on the screen. Now I'm going to record the chord that couldn't be played before. It's a chord of B minor, and I'm simply going to play the chord just on its own, and then edit it and stick it to the other part later. Now watch as I use the trim tool to remove the empty space. Don't go too far on the right hand side, or you will cut off the sound of the instrument as the strings continue to vibrate or decay. Now I'm moving the B minor chord so that it sits next to the rest of the guitar part. And now I'm going to listen. The chord falls too late, so I need to do some more precise editing. Precise editing is always best done with ultra magnification. Use the zoom tool to zoom in on your screen. Now use the trim tool again to edit as precisely as you can. Always listen to see if what you have created is sounding okay. The chord is still a bit late, so I still need to edit some more. Unsolo the guitar track so that you can hear it in context with the other parts. This time when I edit, I'm going to slightly overlap the track. Solo the track again and listen. Use the metronome to check whether you are really in time. Some final adjustments to bring that chord onto the beat. Unmute all the other parts so that you can listen in context. Editing audio can be very time-consuming, but it is well worth taking the time to get it right, because now I'm completely happy with that edit. I'm going to turn Snap to Grid back on, and I'm going to trim the beginning of the acoustic guitar part so that when I paste it, it goes exactly where I want it to go. I use the trim tool to trim it right to the start of the chorus. To copy and paste, highlight the section, go to Edit and Copy, place the cursor where you wish to copy, then click Edit and Paste. Shortcut keys are Command-C for copy and Command V for paste. Click on the loop button and adjust the loop bar so that the music circles around the chorus. We're going to experiment with the different types of guitar effects that you can use on GarageBand. Press play to hear the guitar in its raw format. To view the other guitar options, you need to open up the library. If it's not showing, click on this button here. Here I'm about to change to acoustic guitar, Echo Strum. You will see that the picture changes and also the sound changes significantly. Let's try something else. This time I'm choosing electric guitar and bass, distorted guitar, flangulated lead. The sound that I'm really after is a clean guitar sound. I go to clean guitar and I choose Classic Studio Stack. Now I've shown you how to do this in GarageBand, let's look at how it works in Pro Tools. Check that the click track is not muted. Record enable the acoustic guitar track. Set your cursor to where you want to record. Press record and then play. My recording does not begin until the start of the chorus, but I have set the cursor to record quite a lot earlier than that, just so I can get the beat in my head. Now I'm going to listen to what I've just recorded by pressing play. I click the S button for solo so that I can hear the guitar on its own. Now for editing. Remove the transport bar. Select the trim tool to begin editing the audio part. I need to see this in more detail. Use the magnifying button to do this. Because my settings are on grid, I can trim right to the beginning of the 48th bar. When I remove the clicks, I notice that this is cut off the very start of the guitar part, and I don't want this. I'm going to undo what I just did by dragging it back. And this time I'm going to use the slip tool to edit more precisely. The slip tool allows you to edit exactly where you want to, not just confined to the grid lines. I'm going to edit the other end now, again using the trim tool. This time I am going to use the grid tool to trim the end of it to exactly where I want it. Go to Window and Transport to view the transport bar again, so that I can record that B minor chord. Now I'm going to edit it again using the trim tool. For precise editing, make sure your button is set to slip. Use the grabber tool to move the audio tracks around. Solo the track and press play to listen. Use the magnifying tool if you need to. Unsolo the guitar part and listen to the other parts in context as well. Make some final editing changes before you are completely happy with what you have created. We're now ready to copy and paste, but for more accurate copying and pasting, you should really ensure that all your tracks are stuck to the grid. I'm going to extend the start of the track to one of the nearest grid lines. I'll do the same right at the end. I do this because I want to make sure that I paste my audio in exactly the right spot time-wise. Now I will use the highlighting tool to precisely highlight the exact parts of the audio track that I want to copy. Ensure you are set on grid for this. Now use the shortcut key Command C . Place your cursor where you want to copy and press Command V. Always listen. And now you're done. Let's now look at a comparison of some of the features of these two pieces of software. GarageBand has an inbuilt tuner that enables you to tune your guitar. Pro Tools does not have this. Whilst both Pro Tools and GarageBand have editing functions, only Pro Tools has dedicated editing buttons that can be used, such as the trim tool, the grabber tool, and the highlighting tool. GarageBand has all these functions, but they are inbuilt into the mouse. Both programs have a zoom button, which enables you to see detail on the screen. Both programs use the shortcut copy and paste keys Command C for copy and Command V for paste. Only Pro Tools has a floating transport bar, which can be removed if needed. The transport bar in GarageBand is fixed. GarageBand is the only program that has the guitar effects library. This library enables you to choose different amp sounds and different guitar sounds, and there are almost over 100 to choose from. That is the end of Lesson 5. In Lesson 6, you will learn how to record and edit the main vocal.